Good morning, my Dolly friends, and today I'm sharing with you something I picked up recently. I bought it secondhand. It is a DAKIN Aurora Signature Collection, Raggedy Ann and Andy circa 1940s. So this is going to be a reproduction of the GEORGENE dolls, which I mentioned that I wanted. And there they are. They are gorgeous. I love them, love them, love them. They come with a certificate of authenticity, and it just shows that there were only 10,000 made. They were limited edition in the year 2000, and I've got numbers 4,632. And then there they are. They've got beautiful soft hair. It's very fluffy. Anne's got her top knot. She's wearing her dress. And something that's different about them, there's one thing that's very special, but one thing that is different about them is they have gingham stockings, and they're not actually real socks or stockings. They're just sewn legs. But the reason why they did that is because of the fabric shortage during wartime in 1940s. So that's what they did. And so there's Anne's little apron. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Their faces are, I like them. Like, I'm usually 100%, I love the Knickerbockers. That's my favorite. That's what I remember when I was growing up. And, but these are definitely also beautiful. I'm a fairly new collector, as you know, if you've watched any of my other videos. I'm a longtime Raggedy, like, I love them, but I never got one until recently. And now I've got a few sets, and I'm really happy with them. And so I don't really mind, like, I'm not one of those collectors, and there's nothing wrong with collectors who have a specific one that they like or that they only collect. I'm pretty open. Knickerbockers, again, are my favorite. GEORGENEs are also my favorite, and I had mentioned in a previous video that I would like to have a pair, but I'm not picky. They don't have to be original. They can be reproduction or anniversary dolls. I'm perfectly happy with that. So I am just so pleased with these dolls. I just couldn't be happier. Now, something that I didn't know, now I got these for a very good deal. The seller was awesome. Like I said, I bought them secondhand. They're from the year 2000. And so they're 21 years old. They were still attached to the box. Like they were like the tag that's in their clothing that's stuck to the box. I don't know what that's called. They had zip ties. So these have not been removed from their box for 21 years. I have no desire to sell them. I only want to have them for my collection. And so I don't mind that I took them out. And besides, I don't know how much something that's a reproduction is worth, but to me, that's not the point. The point is they're worth a lot to me, and that's why I got them. But the seller never mentioned this. There was nothing on the box. When I opened the box and took them out, like I said, nobody had done that before. Everything was taped shut. I discovered something really cool. This. So this is signed by Kim Gruelle. Is that how you pronounce their name? Gruelle. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. I know it's not Gruel. That's not right. But anyhow, this is Johnny's grandson. This is Worth's son. Now, I had to dig around a lot to find out that information because I knew who Worth was, I knew who Johnny was, but I did not recognize this name. At first, I thought it was a lady, but it's not. He drew Raggedy Ann, and then he says, "With magical wishes, Kim, year 2000. Had no clue that these dolls were signed. And it had to have been done before they were put into the boxes because they were professionally attached to the box. I thought that was so cool. I was so excited. To me, that just makes them even more special. I mean, they're already special to me as it is. And then he drew Andy, and these are not embroidered. These are written with some kind of fabric pen. You can tell that it's not, you know, mass. Like, he did obviously have to sit there and do this over and over again because this isn't a stamp or anything like that. You can tell. It's actually signed by him. How awesome is that? To have something like this, even though it's a reproduction, to have it signed by the original, you know, creator's grandson. I could not be more thrilled. So I'm very happy to have these guys in my collection. I have picked up another Knickerbocker, but I'm missing a sibling, so I'm gonna be on the hunt for that. And my desire is to have a 20-inch Georgene or 20-inch Knickerbocker doll set, and that's gonna take a while to find, and who knows when I'll ever get that. I'm not in any rush, but like I said, I'm a new collector, but a longtime admirer of Raggedy's, and very thankful that I was actually able to get these dolls. I've been doing a lot of research and a lot of just looking up information, and I came across this book and I bought it. This is the collector's book. So it's by Suzanne Ann Garrison. It is a 4th edition Schiffer book for collectors. And inside, it's pretty awesome. So it's just got the story of Raggedy Ann and Andy and, you know, a little bit about the author, but it just goes through, and there's Worth. It goes through and it shows lots of colorful pictures of different Raggedy's over time, ads, toys that were made, books, so that someone who's collecting, whether you're a long-time collector or not, you can find what you're looking for. And I was able to identify the kind of Raggedy Ann and Andy that I want in the future because of the box, because of the dates. It shows you about the tags and the face. I mean, it shows you as each up to Aurora and Hasbro, it'll show you. And there's Beloved Belindy. I would like to have a Beloved Belindy. She's beautiful. And I would like to have her book. But yeah, it's got so much information. Such a great book for any collector. I like seeing, oh, the camel with the wrinkled knees. Aw. There's an early one. We have found a lot of homemade ones, but I'm not there yet. I'd like to collect what I'm looking for and then eventually homemade. And so it's just going through and showing you. This was published in 2004? Yeah, 2004. Okay, I thought it was published in the 90s, but it's actually 2004. So it's not super modern, but modern enough. I recommend that book if you can, get your hands on it. But yes, this is my new Reproduction Georgene dolls. Very happy. They're going on my shelf with my other rag dolls. I do have other types of rag dolls that I like to show you guys because that's my thing. I still love my Ashton Drake doll. I only have one, and I have some Paradise Galleries dolls, but I have not wanted to continue to collect Paradise Galleries. Whether I collect more Ashton Drake, who knows? There's a couple that I have on my list, but right now my main focus is collecting Raggedy's. And I have some Little House on the Prairie Raggedy's that I like to share with you guys. But yeah, these are my beautiful Raggedy Ann and Andy Reproduction Georgene dolls. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed the little surprise that I got to see when I removed them from the box, and that was really cool. I thank you for spending some time with me today, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.